Welcome to part 5, and the time has come at last. All of that hard work searching for those 4 crystals, it's about to pay off. See this generator right here that is now in the shop? Well, it only costs those 4 crystals. And we can now spam those special weapons longer. That is... yeah, and I'll be spamming a bunch of special weapons. And yeah, so it's a good idea to do this whole get the 4 crystal thing because, I mean, with the area coming up, you might need them. You might need them. I mean, I'm just saying. So anyway, let's load up on some E-tanks, or at least a little E-capsule, because I was actually one away from getting an E-tank. Now I think I'll get one more E-tank, and then, well, I'm off. Because all that is left is a Terra. Yeah. There we go. E-tank. And yes, I'm finished. Let's go. Thank you. And away! Okay, Terra, you are on some random planet or moon. I don't know. And I apologize for this noise, folks. It's like, bleh! Yeah, I finally destroyed all the space stations. Good for you. You fool, Mega Man! You have meddled with my plan for the last time. We could have created a new world for all robots. How can I face my master now? I must redeem myself by blowing you to pieces. Well, bring it on, Terra. Finally, the epic showdown. No dark asteroid or dark black hole to hide behind this time. No kind of devil thing to send at Mega Man. So, yeah, mono e mono. Anyway, Terra's weakness is a deep digger, and there are plenty of boulders to chuck at Terra. Just remember, he fires his laser and he also fires this thing that can freeze Mega Man. And he can also teleport around, but otherwise, yeah, Terra, sorry buddy. Go to the Home for Infinite Losers where they're going to shave your robotic hair. All that luscious hair. That'll be your punishment for all eternity. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Get the buzzer ready, folks. Buzz. Anyway, by defeating Terra, we get his weapon. You got Spark Chaser. Okay, so that's it. Game over, right? We won. I should have defeated all the Stardroids. So why isn't the game ending? What? What's that star? Wait. It's moving. No! It can't be. Wily? No, that's Dr. Eggman and his new Death Egg 3. Of course it's Wily! Hijacked by Wily. Yay. Although, to be fair, for the TV tropes thing, it should have been called Hijacked by Wily instead of Ganon. I mean, technically, Wily did hijack the plot more than Ganon, but, yeah. Hit the jets, Rush! Let's go! But I'm guessing on that whole hijacking the plot, I think it's more quality than quantity, I guess. I mean, the big epic one was Twilight Princess, but regardless. Anyway, we have a Gradius section! Yay! For the first part, we have to dodge asteroids or debris from that destroyed planet. And, it's pretty easy, roughly. I mean, some are stationary, others move faster. Like that one. Ooh, that was close. Alright, the next stage is these stupid enemies that appear out of, like, the most inconvenient locations, like behind Mega Man or from above or below. I mean, to be fair, they are fairly easy to maneuver. All you have to do is just move your ship around in circles to make sure that they are in front of you. And then it's just a simple thing of blasting them. Alright, so Wily is once again behind this, huh? Yeah, how did he get the resources to build a massive Death Star thing? Which is actually called the Wily Star, by the way. Villain dark matter or something? Anyway, the Wily Star will now shoot its lasers, which are insta-kill. So just make sure you go up, down, and just stay up at the second one because there's a middle one right there. And then we are going to take out its main weapon. Yep. So just send Mega Man to the Rebel forces. He can take out he can take out the Death Star, no problem. Anyway, the Wily Star will shoot its main laser, and while its mouth is open after it shoots the laser, shoot it. That's its weak spot. Now at the top, the Wily Star will shoot missiles which can be destroyed, and at the bottom, the Wily Star has these pellets that you can easily dodge. And all you have to do is just shoot that main laser until it's destroyed. Jeez. I wonder if Dr. Wily got the idea of this from a good old Dr. Eggman. I can imagine this conversation, like, ring, ring, ring. Hello? Dr. Eggman! Wily, how's it going? Yes, it's going fine. That annoying blue robot has defeated me again. Well, how about this? How about you construct this massive space station based on that movie series? Yeah! Brilliant! Yeah, and make sure you have a big ego too. Like, I built at least 2 of them and they have my face on it. Yes! I'll put a giant skull on it. Brilliant! And I will rule the world soon. Yes, fine. In case your plan fails again, Bowser's invited a bunch of us for a barbecue this Saturday. Would you like to stop by? Oh, sure. I wouldn't mind a little bite to eat. If I fail this time. All right. Later, I have a blue hedgehog to destroy. Yeah, I can imagine a conversation like that. Anyway, here we are inside the Wily Star. Oh, hi, Eddie. Actually, thank you, Eddie. I needed some energy refilling. Goody. Alright, so, anyway, the gimmick with the Wily Star is we are going to be facing a series of bosses. But they are not just any set of bosses. They are actually bosses from the first 4 Mega Man Game Boy games. Yep. You know those special robots outside of the regular old Robot Masters? Well, all 4 of them are back and they are ready for a rematch with Mega Man. So, first up on the agenda is Anchor. Anchor is from Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge, and his Mirror Buster allows him to absorb shots into his spear, which is called the Barrier Spear, and fire them back at Mega Man as either small buster shots or large waves, depending on the amount of shots taken. Yeah, and Anchor here, it's a play on the word called enka, which is a popular Japanese musical genre. And yeah, it's to keep up with the whole musical motif of this series, so that's good. And I had to make sure I was at full health before I face off against Anchor because, well, I don't want to die and have to start all this over again. And here's me in my vain attempt to try and get these extra lives. I mean, they would have been helpful, but alas. There you go. Die, you stupid thing. Is that a Met? Are those things modified Mets? I'm not sure. Anyway, we have these statues of Anchor because it's time to face off against the first one. The first of the Mega Man killers, as they are called. And yeah, as you can see, it's easier. As you can see, it absorbs shots. You can dodge his charge easily. And yeah, he's pretty easy. Oh, and yeah, don't forget the hop around. See how I'm molesting him with my grab buster? See? Grabby, grabby, grabby. And dead. Good. Okay, 1 down, 4 to go. Alright, here's a nice little trick here. If you take Rush Jet and go right here, you'll end up on this platform here, and if you use Pluto's weapon, you will bust through that wall, and we will have another encounter with Proto Man. How's it going? Oh, thank you. Too bad we can't hold on to this S capsule thing. That would have been helpful, but thank you nonetheless. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the second of the special bosses from the Mega Man Game Boy series is Quint. Now, contrary to popular belief, Quint is not, in fact, a Mega Man killer. Nope, nope, nope. He is actually Mega Man from the future! Yes, the plot of Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy is Dr. Wily steals a time machine and goes about a few decades into the future where the world's at peace, or when the world's at peace, and he convinces his future self that to kidnap Rock and essentially transform him into this thing right here. And he equips him with a weapon known as a Sakugarne. This essentially jackhammer pogo stick thing. Now, seriously, this is pretty pathetic. I mean, you go from a super fighting robot who has a charge shot and can steal weapons to this. This is pathetic. No wonder Mega Man kicked his butt easily in that game. Ugh. And I don't think that's the real Quint, because if it were, I'm not even sure that's real. I'm sure all of these Mega Man things are copies, but why not? He's dead. Anyway, Quint is a play off the musical term quintet. Alright. Alright, that takes care of Quint, and now we're off to face our third special Robot Master, and the second of the Mega Man killers, Punk. He made his debut in Mega Man 3, and his weapon is called Screw Crusher. And he can also turn into a spike ball and roll around Sonic the Hedgehog style. And he's a very tough Robot Master. I mean, he kind of looks like a punk, if you really think about it. I mean, with all that spiky mohawk and all that stuff. He looks like a character if he were in a robotic Mad Max or something. Yeah. Although, frankly, I should have gotten that energy health and that E-tank, but I didn't want to risk the spikes. I did not want to risk the spikes at all. I was like, ugh, spikes. In fact, that's why I've been using Rush Jet throughout this section. I do not trust these floors. You see, they collapse. Especially with these type of enemies. At least with Rush Jet, and thanks to that power generator, I am using less energy. See, I'm just cruising on along. There we go. There are a bunch of Punk statues here. Now, obviously, Punk is named after the music style of punk rock. And, yeah. Alright, so yeah, here's Punk right here, spinning around. You can either jump over or slide underneath when he goes up to a certain height. So, oh. Now, here's the thing. The Mega Man killers make their return after this game in Mega Man 10 as special downloadable bosses. Yeah, you can download the 3 Mega Man killers, and you can actually find them in a sort of recreation of their original Game Boy stages, complete with remixes of their music. And the best part is, we can actually take their weapons. So, yeah, we can use their weapons in Mega Man 10 to kill the Robot Masters of that game, and that's fine. Be careful here. Be careful of those stupid moving spikes. Stupid spikes. Anyway, the last special robot that we are going to face is Ballard. Ballard is the third Mega Man killer and the fourth special Robot Master that made his debut in Mega Man 4. Now, he has great pride and believes he is the strongest robot, but back in that plot of Mega Man 4, after losing twice to Mega Man, he realizes his mistake and sacrifices his life to save Mega Man by self-destructing to open a way for Mega Man to escape Wily's station. He attacks with a powerful explosive called the Ballad Cracker, and has a second form that increases his strength. So that's interesting. Now, a ballad is a one-movement musical piece with lyrical and dramatic narrative qualities, expanding the musical references so rife in the names of the classic series characters. I'm sorry, I'm just reading this thing right here. Essentially, the ballad is a one-movement musical piece with lyrics and dramatic narrative qualities or something. So yeah, to keep up with that musical motif thing that I mentioned. And geez, that thing was hard. I almost died. Anyway, that's all of the quote-unquote special Robot Masters. But there's still one more thing we have to do before we head on to face Wily. The proper boss rush. Yep, in addition to this special boss rush, we have the regular old boss rush, and we will begin next part.